Hey guys, so I just found this video. It popped up in my stream thanks to some in my live feed thanks to another Twitter user that I follow. Um, this is insane. Don Lemon Nuts over here. This motherfucker got no filter, and they're allowing him to have no filter on national motherfucking television. I'm allowed to say shit like that. Like I'm allowed to curse. I'm allowed to say fuck, shit, cock, all that, because I don't get paid for what I do, for one, and I'm not doing it on national television. But this motherfucker went way off the deep end. He is playing as if he is a victim, worth a couple $1,000,000, but he's a victim, just because some people said some mean words to him. But then he says those mean words.
So immediately, my thoughts went back to these protests that happened this summer, and when I saw and heard what was
Motherfucker, you pushed that the protests were peaceful. You pushed that there was no Antifa violence, that Antifa wasn't a thing. You pushed you pushed how many different hoaxes in the past 4 years.
happening today, all I could think of was how could we not have expected that if Joe Biden became the president-elect of the United States, that the streets would not erupt after what had happened in this country. And I'm just talking about the last 8 months. I'm not talking about all the stuff that we dealt with before, the fake news and people yelling.
You mean the fake news that you pushed? I mean, come on, you pushed the Jesse Smollett story. You pushed the NASCAR driver just because it was a pull string to pull down the fucking door. I've been to a NASCAR track before, bro. I lived in North Carolina for a long time. And even the ones that aren't like professional tracks, all right, have those same drawstrings. But he's talking about all the fake news. You mean the fake news that you put out there? Because, bro, you're the news. This is why Tucker Carlson has higher ratings than you and this dumbass sitting next to you.
At us on the street, people calling me nigger and fag and all kinds of things, and you're fake news and all of that.
You are fake news, for one. You've pushed a lot of fake news. 3 Russian hoaxes you pushed. You pushed the Jesse Smollett story. You pushed the fine people narrative, that when anybody with a half a brain goes and looks up the actual fucking footage, he says flat out, there were fine people on both sides. And I'm not talking about the white supremacists and I can't remember what else he named them. The white nationalists. So what you're telling me is that you pushed fake news and you whine like a bitch when it comes back to haunt you because people call you out on pushing fake news. You said that the Proud Boys was a white supremacist group. The Proud Boys leader is literally an Afro-Cuban. You have pushed so many fake fucking stories, and then you're gonna sit here and act like everybody is attacking you, like you're the victim? Motherfucker, pull your goddamn head in, do your fucking job, and do it with some goddamn integrity. I'm just some asshole giving my opinion on the internet, and I have more fucking integrity in my pinky than you do in your entire fucking career. And the asshole sitting next to you, I'm gonna flame him up real quick. This asshole turned around and fucking told everybody, stay inside, and I don't leave my house because he had COVID, right? That's why he almost fought a goddamn biker in the middle of the street. That's why there were multiple times of him being photographed out in the street. Now, to anybody that watched this, I'm not editing anything because I don't want any of my words I don't want anybody to think that I took Don Lemon Nuts over here because Cuomo sits there like a fucking doorknob this entire time. He doesn't say a goddamn word. Don Lemon Nuts over here, though, I don't want anybody to think that I take anything he says out of context. So I'm not going to fucking edit this video. I'm going to put it up raw.
Never before that I've been in this business since 1991 have I ever had to deal with the crap that I've had to deal with over the last 4 years. It is disgusting. And so just over the last month.
And again, I said I have more integrity in my pinky than he has in his entire career. Reason that I'm saying that is I'm an opinion piece. I give my opinions. I don't say one goddamn thing I say is a fact. It's my opinion. I show you a video. I tell you what I think about what's going on. That's it. You, on the other hand, Don Lemon, you want people to believe that you are this fucking truth seeker. But if you would have looked into the Fine People narrative, you'd have found out that it was a fucking hoax from day one. You would have found out that all the Russian shit that you pushed and you kept saying, oh, we're going to be getting some news any day now about the Russian conspiracy, the collusion with the Russians. Y'all were pushing a conspiracy theory and making it seem like it was facts. Sit your ass down, bro.
Last couple months, we have had all of that. And over the past few nights, we have been saying, we're going to give you some information. We don't know who's going to win. America is, and they're yelling at us. Please.
Wow, I'm a millionaire crybaby.
Please call this. We are sick of it. We cannot take much more of it. And so when the call finally came, and I saw my colleagues, and I love all of them, and everybody.
I really hope it goes to the Supreme Court. These dumbasses don't realize, though, they won even if it doesn't go to the Supreme Court and fucking we have Biden in office, okay? He's going to be a lame duck president because y'all dumbasses were fucking campaigning for him so hard to get the president, to get him as the president. Y'all forgot that there's House seats that flipped, Senate majority, 3 SCOTUS picks. Y'all motherfuckers even tried blocking the SCOTUS pick, saying that it was unconstitutional, even though in the Constitution it says if there is a fucking open seat, the president fills it. Well, the president nominates and the Senate fills it. Either says yay or nay. And they said yay. And y'all fucking cried about that as well. Y'all attacked 2 different people. One calling him a gang rapist. And the other one trying to attack her, trying to make it seem like she was a fucking racist because she adopted black children. And then you guys were trying to make it seem like she was a terrible person. And I'm not talking about him in particular, but news tried to make it seem like she was a terrible person because she's Catholic. Bro.
Everybody around, they're all talking about, what about...
Oh, and there was a picture you at a fucking restaurant with your goddamn mask off. But you want to talk about us regular Joes that we should have our masks on at all times. Y'all motherfuckers don't do it.
This and who's this, and they were, Democrats didn't do this, and they were... That's not what America wanted. America needed a release valve at that moment. And they wanted to get it off their chests. It was like a third world country, people who have been oppressed.
Oh, yeah, fucking so much oppression in the U.S. That's why there's people like you making millions of dollars and still African American. I'm sorry, but nobody could ever, if you make over a certain amount of money a year, you cannot play the fucking oppression card. Alright? I don't care if you're fucking black. If you make more than, I'll even say $500,000 a year, I'll make it a low number to him. That's a low number to him. You cannot say you're oppressed. If you make $100,000 a year, you can't say you're oppressed either because you could afford all of your shit. I'm tired of hearing these motherfuckers say they're oppressed when there's people out here actually starving. There's people out here that can't find jobs and won't ever have the job that they had before the pandemic that y'all pushed hard to keep everything closed. Y'all pushed that everything was peaceful protests. That's why a bunch of people lost their fucking whole ass lives because of their businesses burning down, people killing themselves because they can't go to work. But yeah, you're oppressed.
Finally, the relief came that no longer did we have to live under this oppression. No longer did we have to live under people who pretending that up is not up and down is not down. That one.
Bro, you pushed conspiracy theories on your channel. On CNN, they pushed the Russia narrative. They pushed the fucking very fine people narrative. The peaceful protests y'all pushed. Even when they killed David Dorn. When they killed the fucking Patriot Prayer member by shooting him in the chest twice. Y'all were like, oh, nothing to see here. But y'all jumped on Kyle Rittenhouse really fast.
1 + 1 doesn't equal 2. And so I can't help but be emotional at this moment. I'm not quite sure what I'm
Go cry in your fucking dressing room, bitch.
going to say, so forgive me. I may not say all the right things tonight. I am very emotional, and guess what? I am speaking for everyone, but I got to tell you, when I watched that black woman come out on stage tonight, and I saw all of those people of all ages and all different backgrounds, and the whole entire theme was...
And all of them will still be poor tomorrow while you are soaking up money for pushing lies on your channel.
Everyone is welcome under this tent. We don't...
No, they aren't. That's why AOC is calling for people to start making lists of Trump supporters and people that back Donald Trump. That's why y'all are making a list to blacklist these people and make it to where they can't live in regular society. Y'all are the ones doing this. All right? Y'all far leftists are the tyrants. If this was back when our forefathers survived, y'all would be the ones that they'd be shooting fucking muskets at. Because you guys are the ones that oppress. You guys are the ones that fucking control the minds of so many people that they can't even think for themselves. I've broken a couple of my friends out of the fucking Democrat plantation y'all locked them in. Because they were believing your lies, Don Lemon. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was the end of it. I could have waited till he finished fucking saying what he had to say before I started trying to flame the shit out of him. I'm tired of rich people acting like they're oppressed. You're not oppressed. Oppression is not having millions of fucking dollars. Not having a bathroom that costs more than likely my entire fucking house. Your car is worth more than my house and my car put together. But you're going to say you're oppressed. Your suit probably costs more than my entire wardrobe. But you're oppressed. I'm sorry, Don Lemon, I forgot. Just because your skin's darker than mine, you're oppressed. Motherfucker, I'm part black too. But he's darker than me. So he gets more oppression points than I do. Man, look, this is just my opinion. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I think that Don Lemon Nuts over here is an idiot. And I think the dummy sitting next to him he's an idiot as well. But I think that he's also one of the biggest liars that I've seen on television. And I've watched a lot of politicians speak. But that motherfucker is one in a million. Don Lemon Nuts over here is too. I can't believe that they act like they're oppressed and make millions of fucking dollars. Well, he acts like he's oppressed and makes millions of dollars. The other motherfucker, his brother's literally governor of New York. If he ever tried to say that he was fucking oppressed, I'd be like, motherfucker, come to where I live. Alright? I'm sorry, but Don Lemon Nuts over here would not have grown up where I lived. The streets that I grew up on in Fayetteville, North Carolina would have ate him alive. Man, hey, guys, remember tomorrow when you're out and about doing your daily deeds, hustling and bustling, please be nice to somebody. You never know. It might save your life.